What did you think was normal about your body until someone pointed out that it wasn't?
I have a double uvula. That little hangy thing in the back of your throat. Mine looks like a ball sack. I thought that's just what they looked like 'cause like, how often do you look in people's throats? I remember seeing cartoons as a kid where they'd zoom in on a character's mouth when they are screaming or something. And I just thought the artists were lazy, drawing a simple droopy line. But no, that's what most people's look like. When I was in my 20s I went to the doctor for something unrelated and she checked my throat and just said you have a double uvula. Neat. I went home and told my roommates and they all had to look in my mouth. I thought they would think the doctor was the weirdo but they were all shocked. I'll never forget one saying you've got balls in your throat.
The first year of menstruating I had intensely painful periods and severe constipation. The periods would last 2 weeks, with 2 weeks in between each one. Everyone told me things would calm down and even out. Then one night, at a friend's sleepover, I was in so much pain that I was sobbing on the bathroom floor. My parents rushed me to the hospital. Everything I was describing, pain-wise, made it sound like I was in labor. But I was 14 and still very much a virgin. After a week of tests and painkillers, they finally figured out the issue. I then had surgery to open up my second uterus and cervix, which had been sealed shut by a membrane. I had been having periods for a year and had built up like 2 liters worth old blood in my sealed second uterus. So once that was drained out and I was put on major antibiotics, I got to go home and tell all my friends that I had 2 uteruses. I was also born with 1 kidney. Not sure if that's related, but I sure am a mess down there limo.
My jaw pops whenever I open my mouth. I thought it was normal for your jaw to just unhinge because how else could you open your mouth wide? Turns out, nope. That I had 8 wisdom teeth grow into the extra space in the back of my jaw, 2 for each side, top and bottom, that all grew in just fine after 20. Only to find out on my last trip to the dentist that I have 8 more growing in sideways. The normal amount of wisdom teeth is 4. Not 16.
I use the phrase you know when your heart does that fluttery sensation and it's like you can feel it beating for a few seconds? Apparently not everyone does know that, in fact most don't and my colleagues looked at me like I'd lost my mind.
I have a big head. I've never once found a hat that fit. Not even a toque.
I can activate my tensor tympani muscles, they make that roaring in your ears when you yawn, at will. For some reason, they also activate when I feel sudden pain, even when there's no sound or noise involved.
Apples aren't spicy. My tongue has a bunch of cracks and craters in it and is not smooth.